Yamas, Niyamas for emotional wellness. Let's see how we achieve our emotional balance using Ashtanga Yoga's Yama and Niyama combination. So Ashtanga Yoga helps us achieve emotional balance with beautiful 8 limbs approach. Okay, we will get there in a due course. So we all understood that emotions and fosters good thinking, and thinking fosters behavior and actions, which all once again contributes to our emotions, either positive or negative. So we understood that emotions control our thinking, behavior and actions. Same way in a cyclic approach, if you see happy feeling positive thinking, and positive thinking contributes to pleasant behaviors, and pleasant behaviors contribute to pleasant actions, which in turn contribute to our happy feeling here. So this in the same way, if you have a sad emotion or sad feeling, it fosters negative thinking, which contributes to irritated behavior, which irritated behavior injures both oneself and others, and which again contribute back to the sad feeling or depressed level. So we found, in short, emotions affect our body, mind and spirit. But in short, without a strong body, we cannot progress spiritually. So how to heal yourself emotionally is the trick of this video. Ashtanga Yoga helps us achieve that. And let's put it in this way, how emotion, which is an abstract term, can help us achieve that. Here we saw that emotion and behavior are connected. So instead of saying emotion, we say like behavior helps. We start from behavior, we say like behavior is good thinking, and good thinking helps good actions, and healthy actions helps us build healthy emotions. So we can get in control of our behaviors, and hence we can control the emotions. So just to get where we can get in control, we put it in a different perspective. We saw that behaviors are influences thinking and actions. They contribute back to our behaviors, and they help each other this way. So what are the thinking components? They are perceptions and attitudes. We saw that perception is how we see the world, and we see an event and we react to it or respond to it. Attitude is how we approach the world, and what are all the fears or good feelings or good thoughts going to contribute towards the approach. Same way, if you take here an example, like we see the world, and the democratic system is beautiful, and we approach every democratic system like government departments happily and work with them. If you see like democratic system is it's narrow and people are getting bribes, that fosters an attitude towards our approach to every institution of the democracy. So it's only that attitude and perception are two different things that helps us build a behavior. Likewise, habits and intentions constitute the actions component. You see, we may say thank you, and we may use wishing good morning and whatever habitual way of wishing people. But when we take a time off and go to school, and we say thank you to our fellow teachers and other people who built us today, that's intentional act. It's not an habitual one. So that is an intent, and the second one is an habit. These two constitute actions which contribute to our behavior and in turn to our emotions. This is the triangular approach we are going to take in bringing our emotions in our control. So how yoga helps? Yama is the behavior that we want to achieve, like perception and attitudes contribute to this behavior, and hence to the Yama. Habits and intentions are the Niyamas, or the approaches, that is our practices, which cleanses or which shapes our behaviors and our thinking process. So Niyamas contribute to achieving the Yama. That is the whole idea with which we are going to achieve the best. So let's see how this Yama and Niyama play in day-to-day life. Like, let's go to the next thing where we put what are all the yamas, like ahimsa, satya, steya, brahmacharya, aparigraha are yamas, and niyamas are the shaucha, santosha, tapas, swadhyaya, and ishvara pranidhana. So we need niyamas to achieve the yamas. So we know for sure yamas are the behavioral component, and they are the attitudes and perceptions are the components of our behaviors. How we see the world is our behavior. How we approach the world is also a behavior. And Yama gives you the list of broad approaches or behaviors that need to be achieved. And niyamas are the habits, intentions and actions. Habits and intentions which constitute as actions in achieving the needed behaviors. So, for example, let's take an example here. Yama says ahimsa. Ahimsa, we all know it's called non-violence, loosely translated as non-violence. If that it's not a practice, nobody can practice non-violence. People can only practice violence. So how to achieving that personality of non-violent behavior is what this Yama is all about. So if to get a non-violent behavior, we need to practice shaucham. So shaucham, cleanliness of thought, mind and body. What do you mean by cleanliness? Just thinking. Your thought, word and deed needs to be in one line or something like that. You have to think positively. Hence, you don't hurt yourself, injure your body or others. So ahimsa is injuring your own body and mind or injuring others with hard words or hard actions. So that way, shaucha helps ahimsa. Likewise, satya is a person of word or a person whose words can be trusted. That kind of a trustworthiness and trust and the power of that word is yearned by santosha. Santosha is just not being happy and satisfaction. It's all about how we keep our word, how we keep our thought, word and deeds in straight line. We don't do something that which we don't we don't think differently about it. Okay, we say and we do what we said and we live up to the words. So living and walking the words are called santosha, a person who has no conflict. That's called santosha. A person of no conflict can be in satya. So they can be what they say. That is the power. So to attain that, we need to practice santosha and not satya. So likewise, asteya means loosely termed as non-stealing, or you can say a man who has perfected a personality of giving. Or you can say like a person who has, who sees everybody as themselves. Then alone they can give their own part. That's the tapas. You will get to that like that in a due course. Brahmacharya and swadhyaya. Swadhyaya is not just self-study or biographic study. It's about how to achieve that telepathic or beautiful way of channelizing the energy. Aparigraha and ishvara pranidhana is also the same beautiful complementary practices which helps us achieve the beautiful behavior. We'll get to see those in the future videos, how we practice everything in real world. Okay, let's see how the Yama, only one component, how it's helping us. For example, there is a perception of the scenario we saw before. A person calls another person and that person didn't pick up the phone call. Immediately we thought that person is rejecting us. So he got upset and that upset turns into bad behavior, bad actions, bad thoughts, everything like that. So his body and mind is affected and he's propagating that negative energy everywhere. So he got a bad perspective, but the truth might be different. Instead, even if there is a rejection, if the person can convert it into a humor, or you say like he gets into a right thought like, hey, that person may be busy today, okay, or maybe the phone is away from the phone, or the phone is not working and he will call back, that positive thought will foster positive action. So he won't be taking revenge, rather he will be polite in bringing it to the attention of the called person. So in a nice way, so even that called person, if he has rejected, he would turn around and feel sorry for it. So this is called saucham. This is the art of cleaning our thoughts, and that's what Niyamas is all about. So we will get to see this in a more detailed aspect in the future videos, in a step-by-step approach. Okay? And for now, Thanks for taking this video lesson, and we will get more videos like this in the future. Okay, bye bye.